Another day, another article, and I'm baffled. Tomorrow, April 1st, which is April Fool's Day, obviously, but this is no joke, our taxes are going up. Our sales taxes in certain counties in Southern California are going up. And what are they for? They're for combating homelessness, which we've been throwing at money anyways, aimlessly, with no accountability. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've at least thrown $27 billion at homelessness, and it seems to be worse than ever. Some streets you could just drive down and you just see all the campers everywhere. And a lot of the issues that the homelessness are dealing with is more than just homelessness. It's a lifestyle that they want, or it's a mental issue they're dealing with. But we aren't addressing that. And I think there's a reason why, because Gavin Newsom and his friends and lobbyists and everybody are making huge amounts of money without accountability or any real changes happening within the topic of homelessness. I'll just give you the most extreme example. On April 1st, Palmdale in Lancaster, I believe, their sales tax is going north of 11%. That's insane. And what's even more insane about that is that they voted on it. I don't understand who keeps voting to tax themselves, not giving any accountability at any of these politicians or any of these government agencies as to where this money is going, because we aren't seeing changes. And all it's doing is costing us more money, more rights, and lowering the things that we invest in, like our properties. Measure A that some of us voted on, and why we're being taxed, is supposed to raise $1 billion annually to fight homelessness, which I'm sure it won't. I'm sure a very small portion of that will actually affect anything. And again, I still don't understand why everybody thinks it's necessary to constantly vote in things that affect the average day person. Why are we not voting like the Democrats did a couple years ago in creating more accountants that would look into what's going on with these finances? After all, our government hired not too long ago an incredible amount of IRS agents to look into our accounting. Why are we not doing the same into government funds? Why is this such a touchy subject? And why are people so angry about it with what Doge is doing? I understand there's extremes over there, so I'm not going to dip into that idea, the idea of Doge. But I do want to understand is, why do we keep taxing ourselves and not seeing improvements? Are you seeing improvements? Because I'm not. In the poor areas, it's looking much more poor, much more disorganized. And everywhere you drive, the roads are just destroyed. So I just do not understand what our money is going to. I guess my final thought on all of this is why are we taxing ourselves? The issue isn't money. I told you before in other videos that there's about 600,000+ homeless people in the United States. If we would have taken all those billions we gave to Ukraine and divided it amongst the homeless in our country, they all would have received individually $120,000+. Yet somehow we have money to fund nonsense. And no, I'm not saying we should give blank checks to the homeless people that have other issues they're dealing with. But I'm saying there's money to deal with this stuff. And it's not taxing us. It's not making our lives harder. Those people that choose to work, that choose to pay their taxes and do everything accordingly, while others choose not to. And yes, there are people that face homelessness that choose not to. We have to address these issues if we want to fix the problems, not constantly raise taxes and the funds go to places that we'll never see. Remember our high-speed rail system? Where did all that money go? And how much was built? I bet if you looked into it, you'd be really disappointed and you'd have to laugh as well.